Hey everyone, me Kevin here. A lot of you know me for my transparency. On this channel, I have gone through my tax returns, I have gone through my income growth, I have gone through my losses in business ventures. I showed you how I became a millionaire at 23, how I made my first $100,000 investing in real estate, how I made money investing in high conviction plays like Apple and Tesla before the big booms of these stocks. And I've shown you how my income has evolved since joining YouTube and social media, though I've made lots of money before YouTube ever came around. My net worth before YouTube was somewhere around $2.5 million. It's a lot more now, but the point is, things evolve over time, and as you increase your income streams, so does your net worth. This makes sense. But in this video, we're going to specifically talk about how my YouTube ad revenue has changed. And the last time I gave you a YouTube ad revenue update was actually in May of last year of 2020. And so in May of 2020 is exactly where we're going to start. And I'm going to show you how my revenue has evolved on YouTube as of May 1st, 2021, which is pretty incredible. Many of you have been waiting for an update on this. I promised you I'd do an income update, and so you're gonna get it, because that's what I do. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna give it to you. So without further ado, let's get right into the YouTube ad revenue for May of last year. May of last year, I made $263,000 in 1 month from YouTube ad revenue. However, you could see that had a little bit of a declining trend towards the end of the day, or towards the end of the month. We did hit $14,000 as a peak of daily revenue in May of last year. But if we zoom out to November 30th, we get a better picture of, since I last gave you an income update, how much money the YouTube channel raised from May of 2020 to November of 2020. You can see the total revenue here was $1.67 million, and we have days of ad revenue that fluctuate between $4,100 of ad revenue all the way up to these highs of around $13,000 peaks, $14,000 peaks, although those are more rare. The average seems to be somewhere here around $7,000, and that's per day of just ad revenue. And now sometimes folks wonder, is that my portion? Do I have to split that with YouTube? This is my portion. So if you want to learn how to make YouTube videos, by the way, I sell a course on how to make YouTube videos where I teach you everything that I know about the YouTube algorithm, exactly what you should do to build your channel, how to get started, how to do 5-minute editing, all of the tricks of the trade that I know. You could simply go to meetkevin.com/join or meetkevin.teachable.com, that is, meetkevin.teachable.com, and you can check out the courses we have here. Here's the YouTube course. Just make sure to use the 40% off coupon code linked in the description down below, because that does expire in a couple of days. Okay, so what's crazy though about this isn't all of this revenue between May and November, which I know is a lot. I know is like, wow, like knock on wood, this is so amazing. You want this to continue. But what's really, really insane, folks, you're not gonna believe this, is how much YouTube paid me in 1 month, okay? It was December 12, 2020. So let's go ahead and pop that in here, because I'm really excited to show you this, but I'm also kind of nervous because it's a lot. Okay, so you saw May was $258,000. Between May, June, July, August, September, October, November, between 7 months, we had a revenue of $1.67 million. So that's just above $200,000, right? So you got to ask yourself, okay, was December 250K? Was it 150K? Did it plummet? What was it in December? Folks, let me give you a little hint. December is when people spend money and when companies advertise. All right, this was insane. Like, you're going to want to make sure you go to metkevin.com/life or metkevin.com/lemonade to get life insurance in as little as 5 minutes, because it's something else. All right, you ready for this? This is just December. Ready? Boom. Oh my gosh. A $522,000 month of just YouTube ad revenue. There were days YouTube was paying $31,000 a day for YouTube just ads, literally just ads. Like you click on a video and it's just like that little annoying ad right before it. Yeah, like those were the days. It's absolutely nuts. Over $500,000 net to me. I gotta pay taxes, but net to me from YouTube is nuts in December. Now that's cool and all, and keep in mind, that's me doing all of that work myself. Now keep in mind, the reason I can pull that off is because I have a very, very streamlined setup, which I teach you all about in the YouTube course. Check that out again, link down below. Coupon code does expire in a couple days. Okay, now it's worth checking out 2021. And unfortunately, 2021, maybe it's just because people are going back to work, but we're normalizing again, which means we're going from these amazing numbers to back to normal, which means we're kind of on a downward trajectory, which is okay because we're going back to that normal where more people have less time for YouTube and more people are going back to work. We're going to level out. And it's still going to be very, very, very lucrative. It's just not going to be as crazy as it was during COVID. Look at this. This is just year to date, 2021. And you can see here in January, we still had some of these insane days. I mean, $18,000, $20,000 days. Pretty incredible. Over here, we had the GME crisis, $16,000, $17,000 days. You can see that's really actually come down substantially as we started reopening. April was still decent, but May and June over here have really started tanking. And so now, poor Kevin, it's only $4,900 a day. Knock on wood, this is still unreal. This is still absolutely amazing. But yeah, YouTube ad revenue has been declining, and I think overall viewership on YouTube, mostly of people who are going back to work, which is kind of my demographic. My demographics, like mostly 25 to 35 is like the core demographic. Then the next core would be slightly below that, so like 18 to 24. And then the next core is between 36 and 48-ish. Most of the people who watch my channel are older. I have less high schoolers watching my channel than I do 26 to 39-year-olds. And probably last time I looked, it was like 80% guys. So maybe guys are going back to work or something. But anyway, everybody's going back to work. Anyway, taking a look just at May, for example, May year over year, still clocked in at a great number whenever it actually loads here. We'll be able to see it. There we go, $270,000. So it's still growth over May of last year. However, June of this year is going to be slower. June of this year coming in at $176,000. Still absolutely incredible, but you could definitely see there's some real troughs here in the numbers. Oh no, the troughs are $4,000, $3,700 a day. It's still really incredible. Like I realize like some of these numbers are just unbelievable. But yeah, I mean, nothing like December, but hey, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. You just keep putting value forward. I keep providing value to everybody who watches the channel, and I've owed you this income update. This is where the bulk of my revenues come from, is YouTube ad revenue, which is really, really incredible. Like super, super awesome, especially in December. That was insane. Like December, YouTube ad revenue was outpacing like everything else. Obviously, I do sell courses, so that's another income stream. That's actually a substantial income stream as well, and that's done well, mostly because I do have 5 different courses, one for real estate agents, one on stocks, fundamentals, technical analysis, one on real estate investing, one on property management, and real estate agents and YouTube. I may have mentioned one of those twice. But anyway, amazing programs, and I put a lot of work into these, and I'm regularly adding content to these for free. You pay once, you get in, you get the private live streams. But anyway, there you go. There's an update of how YouTube in 1 month paid me over $500,000, and now it's plummeting. But it's still absolutely amazing. I'm so grateful, and honestly, I owe it all to you. So thank you very much. And folks, we'll see you in the next video.